At Dress to the Nines, you can get wonderful bags like these in the spring.
Here at Dress to the Nines Consign, you can get wonderful shoes like Jimmy Choo, London, elegant. I might wear it myself.
As the president of the freshman class of Council Rock North, this is the best resale clothing you can get in Newtown.
Come down to Dress the Nines.
As the freshman president of the... No, why am I... As the president...
Driving a car is all fun and games until your car breaks down. But lucky for you, there's Delaire Auto Body and Service Center, a family-owned business serving Northeast Philadelphia for over 40 years. They can handle all your automotive needs from state inspection to collision repair and insurance claims. Their friendly team is always available to assist you. All you need to do is reach out to them at 215-632-4780 or delaire.auto@verizon.net.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rally Sports Network. Today we have the honor of presenting a clash of two powerhouses in the PIAA. It's your Council Rock North Indians from Walt Snyder Stadium going up against the Central Bucks West Bucks. I am Ethan Whitney, joined by nobody today, all alone up here in the broadcasting booth. It's a lonely world sometimes up here. No one to my right as usual. Ethan Livolsi is behind the camera, and we have an incredible game scheduled for today. It is the Central Bucks West Bucks. We'll take a look at them first. It is a championship or bust mentality for Central Bucks West. They're 12th in the standings and 5-1 in their last 6 matches. And a win today would be the best win all year by record. So Council Rock North, if they are able to beat them, will be the best team that they've beaten all season. This is it's a squad with a lot of depth. It's a bigger roster once you look at it. It's a very talented squad up and down. It's going to be interesting to see how they square up with Council Rock North, which has been on a roll as of late. We look at that now. They're on fire at the right time. They've won 6 straight games, 2 of those games by 16 or more points. They sit at 10th in the PIAA standings, which is the best they've stood at all season long. And this is the last regular season home game on the schedule for Council Rock North. So barring a home playoff game, which is expected to come in the near future, hopefully we'll find out this Saturday. If there is a home playoff game, it would be next Tuesday. This is the last time we will see them play here from Walt Snyder Stadium. So we are all set to go here from the booth in Walt Snyder Stadium as coaches get one last talking to their players. We'll get a couple quick words from some of our sponsors. Wrightstown Health and Fitness prides itself on listening to your health goals and concerns because you know your body best. We offer personal training, massage therapy, facials, yoga, and mat Pilates classes. What's more, we work alongside an alliance of other health and wellness providers that include nutrition counseling, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, aesthetics, and so much more. Stop in or visit WrightstownHealthAndFitness.com to learn how we can fit into your lifestyle today. As they meet in the face-off circle to start this game, matchup of 2 of the best in the PIAA. We've got a great one here today. Some primetime action for the Rally Sports Network and myself. In the face-off for Council Rock North, familiar face Ellie Carney. Got her 100th goal the last time we saw her. That was against Neshaminy. Refs gives them the go-ahead, and we are underway here from Walt Snyder Stadium. Ellie Carney's been dominant on face-offs all season long. This one, so we wait to see the signal. And it'll go to Central Bucks West, so a rare loss for Carney. Now she's on the defensive side, Central Bucks West, setting up their attack. We've seen some rust out of every offense we've seen on these first possessions of the game. Some teams come out great, others not so much. Obviously, between 2 great teams today, that is bound to play a big factor. Moving it to the far side 20-yard line. Now moving up. Carney right in front of her. Makes a move. Trying to find some space. She'll just kick it back out. Now she's moving up. Makes a move across the middle. Has some room. Shoots, and it's saved. What a save to start the night. Here's a pass across the middle. Centering pass. The shot goes wide. She missed it. That was number 3 of Central Bucks West. Adelie Stromberg. This one's poked away. Fight across the middle. Kat McBride finds herself in the middle of collision. Kicks back out to the Bucks. She loses the ball untouched, and McBride's got it going the other way. So a costly mistake there. But Stromberg missing that wide open shot will be costly. Here's McBride, who had a great senior night last time we saw her. As did Ellie Carney. Kick back out. She just couldn't quite get that one. Not sure what happened. That was number 18, Mackenzie Pyle, who also had a pretty good senior night of her own. So the Bucks taking it up. They own the only shot on goal in this one. Move it up. They've got a nice little fast break going here, but they'll slow down, wait for reinforcements. They kick this one behind the net. Now out to the far side 15. And back to what appears to be their main ball handler. That is number 13, Isabella Schrant. She holds the ball at the 25-yard line. Already just 9:53 here left in the first quarter. This one back into Strant. Carney tried to get it. Maybe she bit too hard. Strant moving up. Gets the shot off. Was a whistle. She actually never got that shot off. Looked like she was about to. Stopped at said whistle. So she'll get the ball here. Chance to get an early goal for the Bucks. Strant moves forward. Can't get the shot off. Has to circle back around. The backhander is saved. Looked more like a hockey shot there. But a great save. Strant bobbles this one. She'll keep it. But again, a great save by Lucy Carney. A two-way player in her own right, as we saw on senior night. Move across the middle's got some space to work with. Trying to get the shot off. She won't. That pass to Strant goes awry. This is going to kick out of bounds. So it's a turnover for the Bucks. Carney's going to be on the inbound. She splits the defenders. A nice play from Carney. West North trying to get their first shot. So Carney will come to a halt at the 20. Wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Esposito with it. Makes a nice move. She's got some space across the middle. She's going to take the shot going all the way to the net. It's a great save. Now fight out in front. North has got it, and it's going to be a whistle. Have to imagine this is on the Bucks. But a chaotic sequence. Esposito, just a great job getting to the net there. So they'll get the shot on the whistle here. Rips the shot, and it's saved. That was 25 for your Council Rock North Indians. Addison Deppy. Not a bad shot, just a better save. McBride to Carney, a familiar duo. 3 women behind the net. She looked for McBride across the middle, never got there. Now it's Carney. Trying to find some space, makes a nice spin move, but she's surrounded by Bucks, and it's going to get poked away. They are not giving her any room to breathe, and you can't blame them. Already inside the 7.5 minute mark. Carney's going to get the shot off the whistle here. Have to imagine she'll get this one off. Carney passes to McBride. The shot, and she's got it! Kat McBride goes top shelf for the first goal of the evening for Council Rock North.
Council Rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride, assisted by number 21, Ellie Carney.
And if you've stuck with us here through the season, that is a very familiar duo coming over the loudspeaker from Walt Snyder Stadium. They have had their fair share of explosive plays. That one a bit more simple, but it gets the job done. And North is on the board here first. Alternate Dimension Toys at Comic-Con in a store. Stop by either our Newtown or Oxford Valley Mall locations for the newest pop culture collectibles. More Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, and action figures here than in any galaxy far, far away. Thank you so much to Alternate Dimension Toys for making this possible. Carney again in the face-off circle. She lost her first. Popped way up high in the air. McBride's going to snag it. Good play by Kat McBride coming off the goal. She had, if I remember correctly, 5 of those on senior night. Pass out to Deppy. Deppy is going to retreat behind the net. Now they'll play catch behind it. Move across the middle. Can she get the shot? If she can, it's Esposito, and she buries it. Liv Esposito makes it 2-0 here early.
Council Rock goal by number 9, Liv Esposito, assisted by number 23, Gabby Mann.
So after a slow 6.5 minutes of play, Council Rock North's offense has exploded here late in the first, or really midway through the first. Just a centering pass to Liv Esposito. She is not going to miss that shot. She has been one of the unsung heroes with Kat McBride and Ellie Carney sometimes taking all the attention. Dress to the Nines, located at 9 North State Street, is your place for the best resale clothing and fashion brands in Newtown. It's the perfect place to find your fashion as we get closer to summer. This ad was written in January. We are now well into summer. They have an amazing collection of clothing, purses, hats, shoes, and much more. Follow us on Instagram or call at 215-944-8907. Like I mentioned, we are well into summer. It is another great day for lacrosse. Here's a centering pass to McBride. Her shot, she's got her second. Kat McBride makes it 3-0.
Council Rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride, assisted by number 23, Gabby Mann.
And just a lapse from the Bucks there, just leaving Kat McBride all alone. So after what was a very back and forth first few minutes, against two great teams, you see the records on your screen: 13-2 for Council Rock North, 12-3 for West. It's been all Indians. And we check back at that graphic. This would be the best win of the season for Central Bucks if they were able to get it here. But regardless, they need to find some life here. It is all Indians. And they're going to get the face-off win at that. It's Esposito taking it down the other end. Now it's being fought for. They'll stay with the Indians. Deppie's going to wait for reinforcement. She'll flip it out to Carney. She's got an assist. Yet to see her put one in the back of the net, but as history has shown, it seems to just be a matter of time. Now behind the net, Carney. We've seen them use her a lot more behind the net in these last few games. Now over to McBride. Already got two, looking for the first quarter hat trick. The University of Michigan commit, I believe. Confirmation up here in the booth. Now move across the middle. Looks to get the shot off. Nobody's there. She'll flip it back out to Carney. CB West was ready for that one. Now Carney with a spin move, trying to get some room. She won't find it there. She'll flip it back out behind the net. It's McBride. A lot of pressure from the Bucks. Spin move from McBride, and she's not going to be able to keep her balance, and she's going to stumble at the 10-yard line. She was shaken up on the spin and then just ended up tumbling, but she'll get the shot off the whistle here. McBride, that one way up in the air. McCarney snags it like a wide receiver and then scores! Ellie Carney. My God.
Council Rock goal by number 21, Ellie Carney.
I mean, just making a wide receiver play, like I said. And somehow fits that one. I mean, she didn't even shoot towards the empty side of the net. She shot to where the goalkeeper was and still fit it past her. We've got a timeout on the field here, so we'll be right back after a word from a few of our sponsors. Welcome back here from Walt Snyder Stadium. You just saw that incredible goal from Ellie Carney. I feel like I almost spoke it into existence or jinxed it, however you want to interpret that. Saying that it was just a matter of time. But she's back in the face-off circle, looking to keep this momentum going for Council Rock North after what was a quiet 6.5 minutes. They got their first at the 6:26 mark and have gotten 3 more since. This will kick out to Esposito. We've got a whistle. They're going to redo it. Carney again, just about the same place. We have another whistle. Well, this is the home stretch for both our season and Council Rock North. So we have 3 broadcasts, including today, left on the schedule. We'll have, obviously, this game. We'll have the men's team versus Central Bucks East on Friday. Make sure you don't miss that one. And then the North-South baseball game scheduled for Monday. That is all we have left on the schedule. We are hoping to get a playoff game in for this women's team. Obviously, we will post that when we know. Here's Carney, moving like a running back, fires, and it's just wide. She is just such incredible speed from essentially offense to defense in transition. That's what part of what makes her so dangerous. I mean, the closest comparison to any hockey fans would be like Connor McDavid. How fast he is. The Oilers getting a great win last night. Here's Kat McBride. 2 of her own, one of them assisted by Ellie Carney. Pass across the middle to Esposito. She shoots, and it's a great save. North has a lot of confident shooters, which is always a good sign for a team. Esposito is certainly one of them. Didn't get it there. Now Bucks with a fast break. Looking to get one off. The shot, and it's a great save by Carney. Not by much. It barely stayed behind that line, but a no goal is a no goal. That is all that matters. So, stays out. As now Carney trying to channel what she was doing at forward, trying to get this out of her own zone. This one bobbled. McBride will keep it. 3:07 here left in the first. McBride looking for her hat trick. Flips it out. Towards the middle. She wants the shot. Gets poked away. West closed down on that one very quickly. Now behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. Good defense from Central Bucks. Now she'll run it around. Still nobody open. She just floats that one in there. It almost finds, I believe that is Addison Deppy. But no dice for Council Rock North. CB West gets a rare break. So now they're going to try to get their first goal of the game. It has been an incredible defensive performance from Council Rock North. Both from Lucy Carney and the defenseman, or defensewoman. Fast break here for the Bucks. Centering pass, and it just doesn't connect, and of course it kicks right back out to Addison Deppy, I believe that is. She tries to clear. It kicks under the stick of Olivia Esposito. Under the 2-minute mark now. North in control, both literally and figuratively. Deppy taking her time. Now inside to Carney. Carney just loses it. We got a whistle. Think she'll get a shot off here. Excuse me, that was not Deppy just a moment ago. That was 23, Gabby Mann. So Carney's going to get a shot off. She rips it, and it's just high. Rare off-target shot for her. Especially with what we saw just moments ago. Back over to Esposito. She's got a goal tonight. Weird saying tonight when it's bright as it is. It is 5:11, so I guess not quite nighttime. Nice move from McBride. Doesn't net anything yet. Now she makes another one. West closes in on that quickly. Looking for anything or anyone. Now goes to the far side. Clock at 48. Pass behind the net. Gabby Mann flips it to Carney. Carney evaluating, gives it to McBride. Goalie tries to get maybe a little bit too involved. That was a risky play. Clock now at 27. North trying to get the last shot. It's out to Mann again. Centering pass to Carney, doesn't get there. Popped up, got by Esposito. Esposito shot, and it's just over the net. Would have been an incredible play by Liv Esposito. Really catching that basketball-esque rebound. But could not corral it. It'll stay with Council Rock North. Clock at 17.7. So chances are they're going to get the last shot here, as you'd have to imagine they planned. Clock runs down to 13 now. Some communication going on. North's going to get a shot off the whistle again. Shot, Esposito, and she scores her second of the first quarter, and it's 5-zip.
Council Rock goal by number 9, Liv Esposito.
So a perfect possession for Council Rock North. They bleed the clock to now just 11 seconds remaining and make it 5-0. So Central Bucks West, we touched on 12-3 team. No joke of a team, but they are lifeless here through just about 12 minutes. That'll be an interesting conversation at the intermission. There is a chance they could get a shot off if they are to win this face-off, but that is no easy task with 21 in the circle. Popped up into the air. Swatted away by Carney. The Bucks have it for the moment. 5 seconds left. We get a whistle. Now clock at 2. So time for just a heave. And nothing will come of it. So that is all we have here.
After the first quarter is Central Bucks 0, Council Rock 5.
For the first quarter, you hear it over the loudspeaker. It's 5-0 Indians. A dominant performance through one. We'll be right back with the second quarter after the intermission.
At Dress to the Nines, you can get a wonderful bag like these in the spring.
Here at Dress to the Nines Consign, you can get wonderful shoes like Jimmy Choo, London, elegant. I might wear it myself.
As the president of the freshman class of Council Rock North, this is the best resale clothing you can get in Newtown.
Come down to Dress the Nines.
As the freshman president of the... No, why am I... As the president...
Driving a car is all fun and games until your car breaks down. But lucky for you, there's Delaire Auto Body and Service Center, a family-owned business serving Northeast Philadelphia for over 40 years. They can handle all your automotive needs from state inspection to collision repair and insurance claims. Their friendly team is always available to assist you. All you need to do is reach out to them at 215-632-4780 or delaire.auto@verizon.net.
Welcome back here from Walt Snyder Stadium for the second quarter of lacrosse. It was a dominant first quarter for Council Rock North. We got a word from one of our sponsors real quick. Del Air Auto Body and Service Center, a family-owned business serving Northeast Philadelphia for 40 years. They can handle your automotive needs from state inspection to collision repair to insurance claims. Their friendly team is always available to assist you. Reach out to them at 215-632-4780 or reach out at delair.auto@verizon.net. So Council Rock North wins the opening face-off here of the second quarter. It's Liv Esposito taking it down. They've scored all 5 of their goals since the 6:26 mark in the first quarter. Interesting note, we've seen Central Bucks West's goalie really take a defensive stance when they're behind the net some of the times, which could be a risky strategy. The goalie is number 9. Kayena Mandeville. My apologies for any pronunciation. But Carney with it now. Already got 1 and an assist. Out to McBride, she's got a pair. Gets the screen from Carney. My voice cracks. Now she moves up, taking her time. A lot of pressure from Central Bucks West. One of the early adjustments we see here. They're not giving them nearly as much room to breathe as they did in the first quarter, or at least the second half of the first quarter. Carney can't seem to find anything. She flips it back out to McBride. McBride doesn't know, but there's someone coming behind her. Now it's a wide open. Gabby Mann flips back to Carney, or excuse me, to McBride, who's over her head. Interesting sequence there. Now Carney with it. For real this time. Surrounded by Bucks. She makes a move, finds some room, fires the shot, and somehow sneaks that through. Ellie Carney makes it 6-zip.
Council Rock goal by number 21, Ellie Carney.
I mean, how does she do it? No one quite knows. That is another impressive shot. So we get a word from Wrightstown Health and Fitness. Wrightstown Health and Fitness prides itself on listening to your health goals and concerns because you know your body best. We offer personal training, massage therapy, facials, yoga, and mat Pilates classes. What's more, we work alongside an alliance of other health and wellness providers that include nutrition counseling, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, aesthetics, and so much more. Stop in or visit WrightstownHealthAndFitness.com to learn how we can fit into your lifestyle today. And again, a thank you to Wrightstown Health and Fitness and all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. North is looking like they're going to get the face-off, and they will. So Carney taking it down the other end. Her and McBride both on hat-trick watch. Pass across the middle. McBride gets the shot, but it's just to the left. She did not miss it by much. She had to get that off quick. Here's another pass across the middle. It's Esposito this time, but a great save out in front. So 9:25 left in the quarter. Left in the half. As the Bucks try to get out of their own zone. Show some signs of life offensively. There has been next to nothing. North's defense has been great. Lucy Carney has been great. So they try to strike here. So they'll flip behind the net. Their offense more methodical. They get a whistle here. Not quite sure where it's coming from. Ref just sorting something out. So the Bucks keep the ball. Once again, trying to get their first goal. So we have seen some dominant performances from this North team. They have been red hot, like we said. But against a 12-win squad, this might be the best of them all if they can keep it running like this. But for the Bucks, this is a big game for them. They need to wake up fast. Like you mentioned, this would be their best win of the season. By record, that is, if they can get it. Trying to find some room across the middle. She does. She rips the shot and buries it top shelf once more. So Central Bucks West is on the board and alive. It is 6-1. It took a while, but they finally have entered this match.
Was that 16 or 15? I can't really see.
An impressive shot, getting it above the stick of Lucy Carney.
6-1. Yeah, no, seriously. I'm gonna say it was 15. All right. Peace. Do you think it was 15 or 16? Central Bucks goal. See him up there.
So the first sign of life in a while, really ever, from the Bucks, and they needed that one. Like we mentioned, for each of these teams, such a big game. For the impact this could have on the incoming playoffs. Just 3 games left for Council Rock North for each of these teams. And for North, like we said, their last regular season home game. So the Bucks, if they could pull off this comeback, steal one on the road here, that'd be big for their resume as the committee picks who they want. Specifically for these two teams who are essentially locks for the playoffs, where they want them. North is among the club of 2 lost teams. I believe there are 5 one-loss teams and maybe 6 or 7 two-loss teams. Quick passing here from the Bucks as they try to create some space. Move across the middle, nice spin move, off balance, never gets the shot off, and a whistle. So they're going to get the shot off the whistle here. It is Isabella Schrant trying to make it 6-2. Schrant gets the shot off. No good. Carney with the save. Kicks back out to the Bucks, and they'll regroup at the 20-yard line. Number 10, Olivia Barrett getting it. Back over to Schrant. She's been their main ball handler in this game to this point. They're taking their time. This has been a sustained possession, something they have not had much of in this game, so a welcome breath of fresh air for the Bucks. Schrant trying to get a shot off. Good defense by Carney. Now moves across the middle. Spin move, no room to breathe. I think Carney will get whistled here. Looks like she knew it. She put her head down. She's a passionate player in everything that she does. She gets the whistle there, so Schrant's going to get another shot off. Schrant just flips it behind her. Carney with the swat down. An impressive defensive effort from Ellie Carney. And Schrant just a little too casual. Alternate Dimension Toys, a Comic-Con and a store. Stop by either our Newtown or Oxford Valley Mall locations for the newest pop culture collectibles. More Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, action figures here than any galaxy far, far away. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. It's North just playing catch, trying to find goal number 7. Deppy with it in the far side. Now McBride's got it behind the net. McBride and Carney next to each other. Flips it to Carney. Now she'll try to create. Carney uses her speed, moves across the middle, gets a whistle. She's never going to get that shot off. Was on the Bucks. So she's going to get a chance to get the hat trick here. Great opportunity for Carney. Whistle, shot, and it's just high. I think a stick might have gotten on that as she released it. That one did not look like it came out as she wanted it to. So better defense from the Bucks here in the second quarter as they try to convert that defense into offense. The shot, and they do! In transition offense from the Bucks, and they're back in this one. It's 6-2. So back-to-back goals for Central Bucks. This one coming off of, I believe that is number 26, I want to say. It was tough to see on the replay from the broadcast, but I believe that was Catherine Casale.
Central Bucks goal by number 26, Catherine Casale.
hard to tell, but think that was her. So, some signs of life from the Bucks. They needed that. After they were dominated in the first quarter, they have been much, much better here in the second. McBride centering pass, gets it. Backhand shot, never gets there, and we get a whistle. Dress to the Nines, located at 9 North State Street, is your place for the best resale clothing and fashion brands in Newtown. It's the perfect place to find your fashion as we get closer to summer. We're at summer with an amazing collection of clothing, purses, hats, shoes, and much more. Stop in or reach out to us on Instagram, or call us at 215-944-8907 to learn more. For anyone who's seen the commercial, you've figured it out by yourself that we had a great time at Dress to the Nines, me, Jaden, and Mike. That was one of the more fun things I've gotten to do. Just mess around putting on some woman's fashion. Remember, she was stressing to me, Jimmy Choo London shoes. I have no idea what that means, but they have it. So if you're interested, that's the place to go. He's a centering pass, wide open, the shot, and it's 3 straight. The Bucks are back into this one. They've cut the lead in half. It's 6-3.
Central Bucks goal by number 24, Adeline Hahn.
Adeline Hahn, as you hear it over the loudspeakers here. And this one might be getting waved off. So, yeah, they're going to wave it off. They'll get the shot off the whistle here. And it's poked away. So, my mistake up here in the booth. The score doesn't move. Not quite sure what that was. So, an interesting sequence there. They've still got the ball. A chance to repeat performance here. Another centering pass. Can't quite corral it. She'll end up getting it behind the net. A lot of room across the middle. Looking to get the shot off. Gets it off, and it's just wide. So once again, the no goal going to play a big factor and was a closer than it looks. The Bucks have come alive here in the second quarter, and they get the third straight. So it doesn't matter. And the lead is again cut in half. It's 6-3. And this is Isabella Schrant. This has been a completely different Bucks team here in the second quarter. They've outscored North 3-1, really made this a game again after what was a dominating performance from the Indians in the first quarter. Del Air Auto Body and Service Center, a family-owned business serving Northeast Philadelphia for 40 years. They can handle your automotive needs from state inspection to collision repair and insurance claims. Their friendly team is always available to assist you. Reach out at 215-632-4780 or delair.auto at verizon.net. My older brother just getting a car. Maybe he'll, hopefully not actually, but I'll tell him where to go if he ever crashes, I guess, or needs state inspection, collision repair, or insurance claims. Got a whistle here on the face-off. They'll redo it. 2:09 left in the half. Central Bucks has scored the last 3. They'll do it again. Popped up, goes to North. They needed that one. It has been all quiet for Council Rock North on this 3-0 Bucks run. Esposito with it, trying to break it. She'll flip it behind the net. Their last-minute offense was incredible in the first quarter. They were able to get that last shot off and put it behind the keeper. That was goal number 5. See if they try something similar here. Goalie maybe gets a little bit too involved. There's no one in the net. They're not going to get the shot off. That was a risky decision. I pointed that out earlier. I mean, that could have gone very wrong. But nonetheless, Liv Esposito with it at the 20. North running some woman across the middle. Esposito flips it back out to Gabby Mann. we approach the 1 minute mark in the half. Now Carney with it. Flips across the center. Man couldn't get it. Fighting for the ball. Kicks way up in the air. Looks like Bucks has it. Now it changes. No one's got it. Fighting for it along the Indian benches. And the Bucks have it. So a costly mistake for Council Rock North. And it looks like they might, the Bucks that is, might be able to get the final shot if they move quick here. 43 seconds to go. That passed almost behind the target. Ends up snagging it. This is poked away. Whistle goes on Council Rock North, so it'll stay with the Bucks. They've got to move quick. 30 seconds now. Flips this one down the field. One-on-one ball. Schrantz got it. Her goal was just called off. It's poked away. Good play. Now Carney's taking it down the other end. So an equal opportunity. Taking it down. Clock at 12. Flips over to... That was Deppy. Couldn't get that one. Just too high. Gabby Mann's got it. Desperation heave. She's got it. Esposito. No goal. I almost stopped the clock at 1.5. Not a bad effort from North just to get that shot off, but equally good defense. So each team getting set up. 1.5 on the clock. Have to imagine this one will just be heaved the full length of the field. Send us to halftime 6-3, unless I'd have to imagine a law of physics would be broken if this were to go in the net. They whistle it. Clock hits 0. And that is all we have here for the first half. It is Council Rock. It is Council Rock North 6, Central Bucks 3. They came alive there in the second quarter. And we'll be right back for the second half of action after the break.
At Dress to the Nines, you can get a wonderful bag like these in the spring.
Here at Dress to the Nines Consign, you can get wonderful shoes like Jimmy Choo, London, Elegant. I might wear it myself.
As the president of the freshman class of Council Rock North, this is the best resale clothing you can get in Newtown.
Come down to Dress the Nines.
As the freshman president of the... No, why am I... As the president...
Driving a car is all fun and games until your car breaks down. But lucky for you, there's Delaire Auto Body and Service Center, a family-owned business serving Northeast Philadelphia for over 40 years. They can handle all your automotive needs from state inspection to collision repair and insurance claims. Their friendly team is always available to assist you. All you need to do is reach out to them at 215-632-4780 or delaire.auto@verizon.net.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are just about ready to present the second half of Council Rock North versus Central Bucks West. It was domination out of the gate from Council Rock North, but a bit of a spur of life from Central Bucks West in that second quarter. But before we get going, a word from some of our sponsors. Dress to the Nines, located at 9 North State Street, is your place for the best resale clothing and fashion brands in Newtown. It's the perfect place to get your fashion as we get closer to summer. We're at summer with an amazing collection of clothing, purses, hats, shoes, and much more. Follow us on Instagram or call 215-944-8907. So we are just about ready for the second half of lacrosse. Ellie Carney in the face-off circle for your Council Rock North Indians in their final regular season home game. So we're underway here in the second half. North going to get the first possession of the half. It was a tough closeout to that first half after such a great start. They did not end that well. Just one goal in the second quarter. And the Bucks have scored the last 3. The main difference I noticed from the first to second quarters was the Central Bucks defense, just like we're seeing here. They're doing a much better job putting pressure on, and then if there's a bit of a gap, they're doing a much better job filling it. A bit of a, passing off defenders, etc. They were sloppy in the first quarter. They were incredible in the second, and that is one of the main differences, and that transition offense as well. McBride thought about it, kicks it out to Carney. Carney now to McBride across the middle. Pressure, she runs back out. So right on that purple line, don't know if you can see it on the broadcast, seems to be the line of last defense, I guess, for Central Bucks. As they're trying to get this turnover here. The goalie is well out of the net. Another risky move she makes. She just gets back there, but the pass never got there. If that pass had gotten there, it would have been the easiest goal all season for North. But a good defensive stop from Central Bucks West, so they're able to carry their momentum into the second half. Now we get to see their offense. This one off the stick of Adelie Stromberg. McBride on her. She kicks it to the near side. Centering pass. A lot of room to work with. Carney gets back to her, and we got a whistle. That is number 10 for the Bucks, Olivia Barrett. So she'll get a shot off the whistle. She tries to cut the lead down to what would just be 4 goals for the Bucks, that'd be. So each team gets set up. These plays always risky. We've seen plenty of them in this game. So Barrett gets ready. Carney's been great all day. She's needed another one here. Barrett holds, fires. Good save by Carney. Don't know if that ever even got there. Might have been off the iron. It was a tough view with a couple of defenders and attackers from each side blocking it, but McBride gets the rebound, and it's good defensive stops by each team to start the second half. Bit of a breath of fresh air for any, I guess, lacrosse old heads. Don't know what the term for that would be. Unk? I don't know. But now North on the offensive attack. Once again, their offense, not much has been seen out of them. The Bucks' defense has been very good since that 6:26 mark in the first quarter to maybe about the 10-minute mark in the second. Ever since that sixth goal for North, they've made adjustments and played much better. Now it's out to Deppy. Little bit of room to work with. Closes quickly. She'll flip it over to Mann. Gets a high hit. No call. She gets back up just fine. That was a physical play. So now Central Bucks taking it the other way. It's been a defensive start about 3.5 minutes into this quarter, or this half. But the Bucks trying to get the first goal, break the ice. Back out to Strand here. Had her goal called off earlier. They ended up getting it back. 8:24 on the clock. Thought about ripping that one, looked like. Sides against it. Trying to set up something here across the middle. Here's a centering pass. The shot! Gonna go just wide. Shot coming off from Olivia Barrett. Her offense has been a big role, or played a big role, in what has been a revival for the Bucks. This pass to Strand never gets there. It's a race to the ball, and McBride is gonna win it. Wrightstown Health and Fitness prides itself on listening to your health goals and concerns because you know your body best. We offer personal training, massage therapy, facials, yoga, and mat Pilates classes. What's more, we work alongside an alliance of other health and wellness providers that include chiropractic, physical therapy, counseling, acupuncture, aesthetics, and so much more. Stop in or visit wrightstownhealthandfitness.com to learn how we can fit into your lifestyle today. But a polar opposite start to the second half as opposed to the first. It's been all defense. Each team playing some great team defense, which is not what we're used to. If you look at the schedules for both of these teams, I'd say especially North, who's dropped 17 and 18 goals at separate points in this winning streak against Villa Joseph and Neshaminy on senior night. McBride with some room to work across the middle. Makes a nice move, stumbling, and that shot never going to get off. There was a whistle. And she's going to get a chance to shoot this off the whistle, I believe. 6:52 on the clock, so just about halfway. Still yet to see a goal in this quarter. McBride trying to break the ice. McBride rips, and it sneaks by. So North strikes first here in the second half. It's 7-3.
Counts the rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride.
Believe that is now a hat trick for McBride as North finally able to take back some momentum after a tough second quarter. Wrightstown Health and Fitness prides itself on listening to your health goals and concerns because you know your body best. We offer personal training, massage therapy, facials, yoga, and mat Pilates classes. What's more, we work alongside an alliance of other health and wellness providers that include nutrition counseling, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, aesthetics, and so much more. Stop in and visit wrightstownhealthandfitness.com to learn how we can fit into your lifestyle today. Face-off is going to be taken by the Bucks as they try to get back into this one. Still just a 4-goal game with about 18 and a half, if my math is correct, minutes left to go. North's defense has been great. There's a good play by McBride. Will go back to the Bucks. I ran into this problem during hockey season. The Central Bucks West Bucks. It is quite the tongue twister. One of the 3 Central Bucks schools, along with South, Central Bucks South, and Central Bucks East. We'll see the Central Bucks East lacrosse team on Friday up against the Council Rock North Indians. Good defense from North, giving them really nothing to find here. Give it back to Stromberg. She's been a key cog in this offense as well. But really just nothing. They're playing very far away from their own net and doing it really well. Just nothing to find. She's surrounded by North players, defensemen alike. And we got a whistle here. Great defense by Council Rock North. Really nothing has been able to open up for Central Bucks. Each of these schools with a rivalry with their split. As I say that, they're going to get a shot off here. The shot, and it goes just over the net. A good, looked like Kearney got her stick to it. She has been great in the net today. But each of these schools believe it is the County Line Cup between Central Bucks West and East. And obviously the Rock Bowl, Rock Cup, whatever the occasion. Here's Stromberg, move across the middle. Never going to get the shot off. Flips it back out. Chance for another shot, and she'll never get it either. Still with him. Trying to attack the middle. North has not been giving it to him. Stromberg, spin move, has some room, kicks it back out, and she'll back up to the red line and out. Another move. Kearney on defense, giving her no room to breathe. Now a pass across the middle. Pump fakes, kicks it out. Still not a shot taken. And she's going to lose her bounce. As number 11, Chloe Schrant. Oh, I guess they're sisters. Isabella Schrant as well. Sisters, twins, who knows? There's an odd amount of teams that I've commentated with siblings. So there's a call here on Council Rock North. We have the Norton brothers of North Penn Hockey, the Wellwood brothers of Council Rock North Lacrosse, and now the Schrant sisters. But Central Bucks are going to get a shot off the whistle. She holds. Centering pass never gets there. Now it kicks back out to Isabella Schrant. Kearney sisters here at Council Rock North women's team. The Sarver brothers. She thinks about ripping that one, ends up kicking it back out. Now she's got some space, and we get a whistle. Still not a single shot taken from the Bucks. Ever since the save by Kearney, they've held the ball for a while here. They're trying to find some life. Could be here. Kearney's been great. Looks for it, shoots, and she fits it under the leg. So finally, after quite a long time trying, Bucks is back on the board. It's 4-7.
Central Bucks Bowl, number 3, Adelaide Stromberg.
It's Adelaide Stromberg, as it's said over the PA. She's been a pivotal role in that offense all day long. Wrightstown Health and Fitness prides itself on listening to your health goals and concerns because you know your body best. We offer personal training, massage therapy, facials, yoga, and mat Pilates classes. What's more, we work alongside an alliance of other health and wellness providers that include nutrition counseling, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, aesthetics, and so much more. Stop in or visit wrightstownhealthandfitness.com to learn how we can fit into your lifestyle today. So, North unable to put Central Bucks away here. They're still in striking distance. A goal here could help. Esposito trying to give that to him, and she'll take it behind the net. Esposito still with it. Now she flips it to Kearney. And North has just been unable to really separate themselves from Bucks in this game. Obviously a very good team. Here's a centering pass to McBride. Somehow gets the shot off, and it sneaks by. What a play from Kat McBride, and it's 8-4.
Council Rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride.
An unbelievable shot from Kat McBride there. So North responds fire with fire pretty quickly there as they erase the goal from Central Bucks West in a matter of seconds. 1:42 left in the quarter. Been a long quarter. So just as I say, they've been unable to put them away. They get a really strong response right there. But now Bucks looking to do the same. They're moving quick, has some room, and she'll flip it back out underhand. Now she has some room, lifts the shot, and they respond. Only took 17 seconds, and the Bucks have now cut it back down to 3.
Goal by number 11, Chloe Schrant.
Chloe Schrant, once again, just 17 seconds in between goals there. They're just going back and forth. Someone in the crowd is loving it. Hope they're all right. That was quite the yell. So just as I thought North might be able to pull away, feels like we have a game again here. Just like I said, unable to separate themselves. Will they make me eat my words again here? McBride trying to, and she'll end up circling back around. Centering pass to Esposito, trying to get the shot off. She does, and they do! Making me look like I have no idea what I'm talking about. Esposito makes it 9-5.
Council Rock goal by number 9, Liv Esposito.
So again, 17 seconds in between goals. Weird coincidence there. And each team, I mean, North can be happy with it. They're holding them at 4, but Central Bucks, one of the best offensive stretches in the past minute they've had all game, not all season, all game. But their defenses let it be erased, really, in a matter of each time 17 seconds. Like I said, if they were able to get the stop on the defensive side for these North goals, it would be a 1-goal game or a 2-goal game. It'd be 5-7. Obviously, the difference between 5-7 and now 9-5 immense. And now Kearney taking it down the other way, looking for their biggest lead since 5-0. They would tie their biggest lead, or since 6-0 rather, early in the second. Clock now under a minute at 51 seconds, or 48 rather. Kearney been more of a facilitator today. But what works. Centering past Esposito. She's left all alone and gets her third. It's 10-5 Indians. They are pulling ahead here in the third.
Council Rock goal by number 9, Liv Esposito, assisted by number 23, Gabby Van.
And just a silly mistake there from the Bucks. She was all alone. It's now North with their biggest lead since the early second quarter. It is a 5-goal game here at 10-5.
I'm so happy you know me by my voice.
Face-off here kicks way out to the 40. Deppy's got it and falls to her backside. It'll stay with North. 21 seconds on the clock. Taking it up as North, trying to get one more before the period ends. Quarter ends, rather. Clock at 4. And looks like they're just going to... Yeah, they'll just run this one out. So 10-5, Council Rock North. They pull ahead in the latter minutes of the third quarter.
Your score is Central Bucks 5, Council Rock 10.
So we'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter. We're back here from Council Rock North for the fourth and final quarter of lacrosse. It's 10-5 Indians. Bucks trying to cut into that 5-goal deficit. It is not Ellie Carney in the face-off circle. First time all day, if I'm correct. So we're just about ready to go here. Ball popped up in the air. Carney fighting for it. We'll get a whistle. So Bucks will start with it, trying to cut into that 5-goal hole. Good offense towards the end of the third quarter. Just the defense fell apart, which was surprising as how good it had been really all day since the 6th goal. Move across the middle. Trying to get the shot off. Ends up going back out to the purple line. Now out. Now another move. Trying to get the shot. Spins around. Flips it back out. Now it's number 10 with it. Move across the middle. Now she's got some room. She fires the shot and puts it in. So Central Bucks now within 4. 6-10.
Central Bucks goal by number 16, Christina Garfurgio.
So Central Bucks West staying in striking distance. The PA announcer announcing her retirement right next to me as we speak. So they get ready here for the face-off. I will say, we just had a very interesting interaction. I do believe some of it got over air. Who I believe is a former member of the women's field hockey team, a senior, does not have a prom dress. Their prom is, I believe, on Saturday. Next Saturday. Regardless, someone help her out as they get it under the legs of Lucy Carney. So 7-10 now, Central Bucks West coming out with their head lit on fire here in the fourth quarter. It's 3-goal shortest lead of the game since the first quarter for North.
Central Bucks will by number 11, Louise Durant.
But I wanted to touch on that a little bit more. I'm not a man. Oh, excuse me, I am a man. I'm not very tuned into the prom dress game. But I am just assuming that cannot be good. Mr. Singer, you know more than I do.
Not good.
Not good, so.
It's going to be slim pickings. I'll tell you that for sure.
There's our color commentary for the night. Courtesy of Mrs. Singer, our PA announcer. But Central Bucks West cutting into this lead quickly. Now just a 3-goal lead. That's the shortest it's been of the half and since the late stages of the first quarter. But North going to get the ball here as they try to answer right back, something they did not once but twice in the third quarter. Never understood the prom dress thing. Admittedly, I have one set of that I wore to every hockey broadcast. Just a set of dress pants, a tie, and a button-down shirt that I've just worn everywhere, and it passes. It's probably a couple sizes too small, but you make do with what you have. Here's McBride on a centering pass, never gets the shot off. Or to the or the harvest dance, whatever it's called here in the high school. Worked out. But I guess senior prom would be a different beast. Carney now with it. 9:49 left in the game. They try to get that lead back up to 4. Carney finds some space, trying to get the shot off. She'll have to retreat back outside the red line. She's getting pushed. Not happy with it is some of the fans here in the stands. I get pressuring Ellie Carney, but she can't do that. Stays with North. Making quick moves is McBride. They're trying to answer 2 straight goals to open the quarter from Central Bucks West. Back out to McBride. Makes a move. Trying to get her defender off of her. Good defense from West, what we're used to seeing in this game. Now Mann's got it. Mann looking to find an assist, something she's done so well all year. Flips it out to McBride and out of Carney. In the middle, she'll have to kick back out. Now it's Carney again. Just a dangerous possession here for North, but nothing yet of it. Carney moving across the middle. Has the speed, has the distance, and she gets it. Back up to 4. It's 11-7 Indians.
Counts a rock goal by number 21, Ellie Carney.
Our cameraman, Ethan Livolsi, I almost said Ethan Whitney, that is myself, giving us another form of color commentary. Give me a thumbs up. He is impressed by that Ellie Carney goal. And if you're impressed with this camera work, let us know in the chat. And if you're not, let us know too. So we are open to all... I'm open to all forms of criticism on other members of the crew. If it is on me, I run this like a propaganda machine. But Central Bucks trying to respond. Every goal they've had in the second half has been met with another. Trying to rip a shot across the middle, find some space, ends up backing out. Would have been a tough shot against Lucy Carney, who's been great all day. Here's a centering pass, the shot. Good save by Carney. She has had a great game in the net, just 7 goals up against one of the better teams in the league. Central Bucks West, a team defined by their defense, but that has fallen apart for them in the second half. Like you mentioned, they've scored 3 goals, but they've allowed another just after every time. Here's Esposito taking it down the full length of the field. See if she gets the shot off. She'll take it behind the net. Out to Gabby Mann, or Addison Deppy, rather. So we hit the 7:17 mark in the quarter. North looking for what would be their 7th straight win. So like we said, they are red hot at the right time. Playoff seedings to be announced this weekend. Centering pass, McBride couldn't get it. Now they're fighting for it. She'll come up with it, just running outside the zone. Lots of pressure. They really wanted that turnover. They know that the time is not on their side. But they could not get it. So McBride back out with it. 2 defenders go on her. That pass is blocked. Kicked out. Carney might have some space if she can get it. Good defense by West. Now backing up behind Carney, and she gets it. You see, most of the times when Kat McBride has touched the ball in this possession, 2 defenders have swarmed to her. So interesting to see the assignments here. Here's Esposito, who's been great in this game. Gonna get a whistle, so dangerous opportunity here for North to kick that lead back up to 5. Did our cameraman just fall? Someone just fell. The camera's moving, so Ethan's alive. I want to check in on someone out there. Regardless. Carney with it now. Finding some space. She'll kick it back out to Mann. Mann tries to center. It's another blocked pass. It's been great defense from West, but they need the ball. To anyone and everyone watching, thank you so much for making us part of your evening, as we're set for a good finish here from Walt Snyder Stadium. McBride finding some space. They're just trying to regroup. 2 defenders on Carney. She tries to split them both. They'll get a whistle here. 5:08 on the clock. So time is running out for Central Bucks West. They'll need now 4 goals in 5 minutes. But first, they'll need the ball. They have not had that in a while. This quarter moving much quicker than the third. This pass is tipped in front, and it'll go back out to the Bucks. So they needed that. A risky pass given the situation there for North. But a lot of open room to work with here for the Bucks. Wasting no time. She'll wait for reinforcements, and each team will set up in the North zone. Central Bucks needs a goal. Just 4.5 minutes on the clock. Moves far side, trying to find some space. They try to force it behind the net. That shot, a good save by Carney to add to her collection in this game. Like I said, she has been incredible. Clock now at 4:09. Each team armed with all 3 timeouts. I'd say more so important for CV West, as this 4th quarter has flown by. They still need 4 goals. They have not scored in this quarter, or excuse me, they have not scored since the opening minutes of this quarter. They came out with 2 quick goals, but it's been all Indians ever since. They responded with 1, and then their defense started to settle in and have dominated. North taking it the other way, trying to get the lead back up to 5. It's been hovering around 4 for most of the second half. They've been unable to pull ahead completely, but Central Bucks West has really been unable to control the momentum, which has been the difference. McBride makes a nice move, has some room on the inside, and they'll end up circling back around. She is so shifty. All of these women hard to defend. Carney as well. trying to get a shot off, moves up close, backhands it, and now we're never going to get there. I mean, why not? They've done a good job defending Carney, but you can't just stop one. You got to stop everyone. Here's McBride with a shot. It's going to bounce just over the net. I think it deflected just way off of the stick there. Was not a bad shot by any means. She'll get a shot off the whistle here, though. She's been incredible in this game, looking to add one more. McBride holds, moves across the middle, fires, and she gets it. And the lead is back up to 5. It's 12-7 thanks to Kat McBride.
Council Rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride.
Such a good game for Kat McBride to add to what has been a streak of them as we take a look right here. They're on fire at the right time. Council Rock North has been incredible in their last 6 games. They'll look to make it 7 with a win here, as they have been so good. Now looking for 7 straight wins. Like you said, this one will be an impressive one as the 12-3 Bucks. But for the Bucks, it's a disappointing loss, maybe. Obviously still plenty of time left. But each of these teams, they, you know, their season really starts next week in the playoffs. That is how the success of this season for each squad will be determined, how far they're able to make it in the PIAA tournament. But North wins the faceoff. They are in control, up 5 here in the final 2.5 minutes. McBride wants another, moves across the middle. Is she going to get a shot off? She is. How somehow sneaks that by. I don't believe my eyes. What a shot for McBride, and this one.
Council Rock goal by number 16, Kat McBride. Yo.
Seemingly a milestone goal will at the moment speak for itself. Yeah, I believe it's her 200th goal possibly.
Congratulations to Kat McBride of Council Rock North for her 200th goal. Congrats, Kat.
You can just tell that one meant a lot to her. She knew it as soon as she got it. 200 goals, the University of Michigan commit. It has just been so much fun to watch her play this season. That one, obviously a big one. Now 13-7. Obviously, she's going to score much bigger goals at much bigger stages if she continues to play like this once she hits the college level. And I would not bet against her. My cameraman is gaslighting me, saying that there was no thud from earlier in the broadcast. It's the last we've heard from Ethan Livolsi. I don't know if he's losing it or I am. But regardless, Central Bucks, they know they need to move fast. Council Rock North's defense has been incredible in the latter stages of the fourth quarter. That one looks like somebody might have got their stick on that. Carney tried to scoop it herself, Lucy Carney. And they're going to give it to North. So they are just riding the wave here. It'll be 7 straight wins now. Carney just heaves this to Gabby Mann, and it's going to get poked away. Risky pass, that one way up in the air. Bucks moving quick, across the middle, finds the hole, and a great save by Carney. Another one, and this one sneaks by. So a quick response from Central Bucks. It's 13-8.
Central Bucks goal by number 19, Cameron Brownlow.
So a quick response from Central Bucks. Not much Lucy Carney could have done there. She made a great save on the first shot attempt. But North unable to secure the rebound off the shot. Made her life that much more difficult. So Central Bucks West still not dying easy. As it looked like, I almost feel bad for Kat McBride. It looks like there were balloons prepared on the sideline. But they have not gotten them out until just now. Can they let her play with them, like, attached to her jersey? That would be fun. We'll find out more at 6. But North trying to win the face-off here. Bucks gets it. We have a whistle, and it's going to be going Central Bucks' way. They're going to need 5 goals in just about 80 seconds. This pass behind the target. Clock at 1:12. She can't secure it. Gets the screen, falling to her knees. She gets up seemingly just fine. Central Bucks gotta move quick. See if she just rips one here. Finds some space. That's exactly what she does, but a good save from Lucy Carney. She's seen plenty of shots today, but has had an answer for almost all of them. There's another thing I hear falling outside the booth. Ethan's going to tell me that that didn't happen either. What was that, Ethan? And now he's ignoring me. Things are falling apart up here in the booth. But now someone being fought in the circle. Somehow kicks back out to the Bucks. Clock at 23. Playing for pride at this point. See if they can get one more. Maybe playing for goal differential, something that the committee may look at. This one fumbles out. Carney's got it. And that is just about going to do it here. Is the clock at 5. North just going to run it out. Clock hits 1. And that is all we've got. Council Rock North with a convincing win over the 12-3 Central Bucks West Bucks. Kat McBride gets her 200th career goal.
And your final score is Central Bucks 8, Council Rock 13. Thank you for coming and have a safe trip home. Congratulations, Kat McBride, on 200 goals again.
And that is a big win, as we'll get to know their playoffs positioning soon. But thank you so much to anyone and everyone for making us a part of your evening. We'll be back on Friday for the men's team versus Central Bucks East. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. I have been Ethan Whitney, Ethan Livolsi behind the camera. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.